Yo, what's good, man? We back here on the spot today. Man, we got my windows put in. Those things look fire, man. I'm excited about it. Last time, if you remember, my window guys came. We couldn't get the truck unloaded because they couldn't get down the hill. We had all the ice and the snow and all that good stuff. They came back out the next day, man. They made it happen. Took them about 3 days to install all my windows throughout the house. Super excited to share with you about those windows, man. I've been working with a window guy for about 8 months to get to this day. So, man, about 8 months ago, I was introduced to him by one of the guys in the neighborhood. Man, they're high-end custom windows that come from Europe, but they're at a cheaper price than what you're gonna get here in the United States. So they look great, they're oversized, they're big, they go with the house, the quality, the style, they tilt out, they tilt open. So, man, I'm excited to show you about these windows. Right here, man, you got one of our picture windows. This window I actually added as we went along because I noticed on this side of the house, which is exposed to the street, I really just had two little small dormer windows in my bathroom and my toilet and my shower stall. So I was like, man, I really need an extra window on this side. So I moved one of the windows around from the sunroom over here, our dining area. This is an 8-foot window, man. It's about 8 by 3 feet, really super tall. It's a picture window, so it doesn't open. That's the office space, so it doesn't need to be egress. Egress meaning that the window's open, you have access to outside. So we didn't have to put any egress windows up on this side, but they're really nice, man. So they're just steel windows, but they're pretty much floor to ceiling inside the house. Check them out. Man, you get up close and personal on these windows, man, they're really good quality. They look like aluminum clad steel, but actually they're a high grade PVC, dual pane, very durable, floor to ceiling. They're 8 feet tall. You see me in comparison to it on the front side of the house. We wanted to dress it up and make it look really nice. And so we did a 4-pane grid on the front side. On the side, if you notice, this window here doesn't have any grids, but that's a cost saving mechanism. So you won't see any of the windows on the back side or the side of the house as much. So we, to save costs, we didn't do the grids. But again, they're really nice. Floor up to almost ceiling, so you get an exaggerated look in the room. Keeps a lot of light in here. This is gonna be a really, really nice space when it's done. Man, then you come in here, check out our front door. It's really nice, 10 foot tall. Again, PVC, looks like aluminum, high end. Man, if I was getting this window here in the States, I would have paid twice as much. I think this window here, I might have paid $5,500 for. So if I get this window here in the States, this window's gonna run me close to $10,000 just for this window with the transom. And again, over here in front of the stairs, my wife wanted an exaggerated look over the stairs. So we put the grids in. You got the windows in front of the stairs. Those windows there are 8 feet tall as well, stacked on top of one another. On the outside, it'll give an exaggerated look. Man, people right now are loving the indoor-outdoor spaces. So let me show you what we did out here for our window selection. This right here, originally I couldn't convince my wife, but I wanted this to be like a little bit of a bar window where you could open and close it, set some bar tables, but she was like, she didn't want it. So we just went with an oversized window. Again, it's the PVC joint. It's a picture window, so it doesn't open. But over here is where, man, you got to spend a premium when you want a custom home and you want it to be really nice, appraised, get top dollar for it. Doors, windows, and kitchens is the key. So over here, man, this is a super oversized slider. It's a 9-foot slider. So inside, the ceilings are 10 feet. The trays are up to 11, close to 12. But here's an oversized slider. Check it out, man. It opens up both ways, just like this. So when you're in the living room, summer months, the fall, the spring, you can open this up and it feels like one continuous space. So you kind of got indoor, outdoor living at the same time. Again, because of the span on this, these windows here are 9 feet tall and don't give me the line, but I believe it's 16 feet wide. So because of that span, you can't create that in PVC, even though it's a high grade quality, you gotta go aluminum clad steel. But with the company that I got them from, with other companies, man, I would have spent over $18,000 for these doors. I spent $8,500. So I cut my costs almost in half by going with this company. So they came out really nice. They're great. It's gonna give a big open feel. It's an especially exaggerated look for the inside of the house. It's gonna be amazing when we're finished. Over here, This is our master suite. So you got access to your master from outside the patio or from inside your master. You got access to the patio. And on the back side of the house, again, we didn't use any grids. These are the same size windows in the office. A real exaggerated look, floor to almost ceiling, great views. We wanted to, capture the views of this community because again, we kind of sit up in an elevated position. They're doing a lot of construction on that side, but over here we got just a nice, clean, natural look with nature. We got some hillside, so we wanted to have that when you wake up in the morning. This is what you're looking at. But we put 3 of them here to make this whole wall feel like it's a window. Man, right here is actually our HVC. On the main unit, they'll be coming from the floor, so we'll get our heat and air from the floor, where a lot of times you have it from the ceiling upstairs in the second floor to come from the ceiling. And every bedroom that you have in the house, you have to have an egress window, meaning that it opens and closes for safety purposes. But in here, because we did a door in the master to get outside, we did not have to do egress windows here, which means we can get a cleaner look. So the egress windows, they're gonna look a little more bulkier sometimes because you're either opening and closing them up and down or sideways. We'll show you how one of those work as well. But we're able to get an oversized window because the egress windows are usually not able to be this big. Again, here, this is one of the secondary bedrooms upstairs, and this is one of our egress windows. So again, every bedroom has to have some type of window that opens and closes. We wanted to keep them low to the ground so they still give a little bit of an exaggerated look. Not quite as big, but it's real neat. So you turn it here, opens this way. We can open both of them. All right. Close them. Change the configuration of your handles. They can pop out like that. Like that. So again, man, they're just really nice. They're really good quality. They're really real insulated. So I've noticed, man, we've been real cold the last few days, and we haven't had any drafts or anything coming in from the side of them. A lot of times with windows, you'll feel a draft coming in. But man, they're sealed really well, good quality seals, dual pane again. So man, I'm excited. I'm real pumped up about these windows. We probably saved over $30,000 on our window package, because if I was to go with these windows here in the United States or something similar quality, man, we probably would have spent over 75 grand on just the door and window package. We got our door and window package down to 45,000. So super pumped, excited about this one. Man, now that our framing is complete, doors and windows are put in, our guys are working on the inside, they're completing our electrical, our HVAC, our plumbing guy being here by the end of the week, next week sometime, hopefully over the next 10 days, all of that will be completed. We'll be looking to pass our roughing inspection, moving on to insulation and drywall. So stay tuned, stay locked in, make sure you like and subscribe, follow our Instagram, follow our YouTube channel, and on to bigger and better things. Peace.